Have you ever wondered how people are launching meme coins and making them go viral in just minutes? Well, that's exactly what we're here to do today. I'll show you how to make your own Solana meme coin in under 15 minutes using a site called Pump.fun. And by the end, your coin could be trading live and gaining traction on social media. I'm Brett at CryptoGX, and in this video, I'll walk you through everything you need to know to get your own meme coin started. Starting with your Solana wallet, getting a little bit of Solana, creating your token on Pump.fun, and how to get people to start talking about it. Stick around because by the end, you'll have your own crypto project live on the blockchain and ready for the world to see. So now that you're ready to create your own meme coin, the first step is to set up a Solana wallet and acquire some Solana tokens. Once you've set up your wallet, you need to buy some Solana, or Sol for short. Sol is the native cryptocurrency of the Solana blockchain. It's the currency used for transaction fees and other activities within the Solana ecosystem. I'm using the browser extension version of the Phantom wallet, but it will look the same if you're using the app on your iPhone. So there's two main ways that you can buy Solana. The first off is buying Sol directly in the Phantom wallet. Phantom integrates with services like MoonPay, allowing you to purchase Solana using a credit or debit card directly within the wallet. And to do that, you'll just open up your Phantom wallet and there'll be a big buy button right here, as you can see on the browser extension version. Once you click that, you'll have options right here is get started, and we'll click on Solana, and you can choose the amount of Solana that you're going to buy. For example, in this instance, if we put, let's just say $50 worth of Solana, you'd get about 0.3 currently. And this is where you would select how you want this purchase to proceed. So you click on debit and credit card and it will give you provider options. Once you click Robinhood, it'll show all the different providers that they have available. Yours might not show Robinhood at first. They could be different, but the providers will have different prices and conversion rates within them and fees that you might have to pay. So at the moment, Robinhood has the lowest price. Each of these different providers, whichever one you select, you're going to have to set up an account with that provider in order to buy with your debit or credit card. And that's why we have the second option. The last thing I'll mention about this, once you have your provider selected, you will use your payment method. You could either use Robinhood buying power. If you have that, you do same day ACH. It might take 24 hours. Let's say you choose debit credit card. Once you select buy, it's going to open up a page where you have to create an account with that particular provider and put in all sorts of different pieces of information. And it will take a little bit. It's very straightforward, but that's the process with those. Personally, that's not my preferred option. Once you follow all those steps by creating an account, putting in your banking information, and processing a transaction that way with your debit or credit card, then you can purchase Sol on the Phantom wallet and it'll go directly into your account. Alternatively, you can buy Solana on exchanges like Coinbase or Crypto.com. I'll include links to both of these in the description where you can get $50 of crypto just for signing up with those links. If you're using something like Coinbase, this is what it'll look like. And when you set it up, you'll just click buy and sell, click buy crypto with cash. You'll select Solana and you'll have to import your ACH information, but you'll be able to process transactions immediately or fairly quickly. So let's just say same thing, $50 worth of Solana. I'll use my checking account, click review order, and then there will be some sort of fee. In this case, it's $1.99. And the last thing you have to do is click buy now. And as you can see right here in the middle, it says available to trade or transfer instantly. And that's the best option. So you can have your Sol available to you right when you buy it. Once you purchase your Solana, you can then transfer your balance to your Phantom wallet in order to use it on Pump.fun. So in order to do that, the first thing we're going to want to do is open up our Phantom wallet app. On your Phantom wallet app, you're going to see a button right in the middle that says receive. You're going to click on that, and then your Solana address is going to be the one at the very top. You'll click on the two boxes overlapping each other to copy your Solana address, and you'll paste that into your Coinbase or your Crypto.com app when you're sending your funds so that it's basically going to the right place. Once you open your Coinbase app, right on the bottom, you'll see a button that says transfer. You'll click on that, and then there will be an option to click send crypto. You'll click on send crypto, you'll paste in your wallet address for Solana, and then you'll send however much Solana that you want to move to that particular wallet. And in this case, having about 0.1 Solana is all we're really going to need to get this particular new meme coin started. And oftentimes you might even need less than that. In this case, I'm going to have 0.2 Solana in my wallet just in case to cover extra transaction fees or buy however much I feel like using, just so I can have a little bit of wiggle room and extra amount for gas fees if I feel like doing extra transactions. So now with your Phantom wallet set up and funded with Solana, you're now prepared to create your meme coin on Pump.fun. All right, so now let's dive into Pump.fun and what it is. Really Really, it's a platform that lets you create your own meme coin on the Solana blockchain without needing to write any code. Pump.fun uses something called a bonding curve to set prices for your coin. Really, this means that the more people that buy your coin, the more the price goes up. It's a way to encourage early adoption of these coins and create a fair launch for everybody. There's lots of different information about Pump.fun on different articles, just like this one on CoinGecko.com. And the main thing here that I wanted to go over is that once your coin is created, it's going to be available for others to buy and sell on Pump.fun. As more people buy your coin, the prices are going to increase according to that bonding curve that we mentioned before. And this setup also really tries to help prevent scams and ensure a more fair distribution of your coin once it's available to the general public. Pump.fun has become a massively popular platform for launching meme coins, especially during this current crypto bull run, with over 6 million coins created as of January 2025. It's a really fun and easy way to get involved in the world of cryptocurrency and especially meme coins because of its ease of use and just quick ability to start these meme coins and easy way to buy them as well. So now that your wallet is ready and you have some Solana, let's create your meme coin on Pump.fun. So I'm going to open up Pump.fun. This is what you'll see on the homepage. Usually there will be a list of the kind of popular coins, new coins, and things like that. Not sure why it's not loading at the moment, but no worries. The first thing that you're going to want to do is to connect your Solana wallet. In order to do that, the first thing you're going to do is go up to the top right here and click log in. You'll see a very obvious option right here for Phantom, and that's the wallet you have. You'll click log in and you will confirm that this is what you're trying to do, that you're trying to sign in. These kinds of pop-ups are basically the most sketchy thing when it comes to hot wallets or online wallets. So you're only going to want to click confirm or sign these messages if you're on a trusted site. So don't click a link that says to go to Pump.fun and then sign in. Type in pump.fun so that you know you're on the correct site, and only signing these messages if you're at the correct wallet address. So to log in, I'm going to click confirm, and that's all I need in order to log in. You can see my account here. I funded it with 0.2 Sol. It gives me a little overview of my username right there, and I'm just going to exit out of this. When you're first signing on, it'll probably ask you to create your username and things like that, but mine's already set up. It's very simple. So now we're going to start creating our new coin. So the first thing we're going to go here is the top right and click create coin. It'll bring up a nice big page here with all the details, and we're going to name it CryptoGX after our channel. So we'll type in CryptoGX here. That's the entire coin name. It can be as long as you want. I think probably within reason. Let's see if it limits it to a certain amount of characters, but we're going to go to CryptoGX like that. Our ticker, like example here is Doge. We're going to put CGX for our ticker. You can add a description if you'd like. I think if you want, you can basically have all this input at first and you can't change it later, as it says right here. Social links, banner, etc. can only be added now and they can't be changed or edited after creation. So if you want to put a description, then you can. We're going to put a social link to our YouTube channel right here. I'll paste that in like that. And then we're going to have a image right here. We'll click select file, then we'll select our logo, and there we go. We are all set with our coin. That's all we need to do. So next we're going to be going to the very bottom and click create coin. Actually, before we create their coin, I'm going to add a banner from our YouTube channel, upload and channel banner. There we go. Same thing. Banners can't be added later, so might as well add it now. So for our last step here, we're going to click create coin. And this is a very important step right here. You don't want to skip buying the coin, because once you actually buy some of the coins, that's what's actually going to put it onto the blockchain. If you leave it at 0, it will not add your coin to the blockchain and it won't be live and tradable until either you or someone else buys it. So you can leave it off chain and have somebody else buy it, but I'd like to start it now. So I'm going to put in 0.02 Solana, and this is going to give me 707,783.63 blah 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 CGX coins. So once we are ready, we'll click create coin right here, and now you can see it's executing the transaction. This is what's going to put it on the blockchain. So we'll see that it's going to charge 0.04348 Solana. So it's going to do a hefty network fee, and this is just based on different kind of transaction amounts, the flexibility of the network at the moment, and how many transactions are going through. Not that important, but we're going to keep it really small so we're not going to be burning a bunch of our Solana to begin with. You could change more of the parameters, take a look at all of it. It's not important. This is just so you know how much of your coin that you're getting. So your transaction, you'll click confirm, and then it will process through. Transaction confirmed. You can take a look at your transaction right here where it says view transaction. It'll pop up another link, and here you go. This is the entire transaction. It shows that you minted this coin and that it transferred it to you. So now that your coin's created, it might take a minute for it to show up actually on your Pump.fun account or even in your Phantom wallet. As you can see right here, it's not showing the balance in my Phantom wallet currently, but you can see on SolScan that it actually exists. And I'll show you that right now. So when you go into your wallet on Pump.fun, all you have to do is click on the top right, your wallet, then click profile. It will load your page. And what you want to do is click near the top, you'll click view on SolScan. That'll open up a page that shows all of the transactions actually on the blockchain. And Pump.fun might not be loading all of those transactions and showing them yet, but you can see if you click right into here with all my different token balances, right here we have CryptoGX, 707,000 tokens. So the transaction went through, and you can look at all your transactions here. I'm going to load more per page so we can see the actual transaction that happened. And as you can see in the list of my transactions, here is my transfer from my crypto.com hot wallet. This is the mint to the collection that happened. And then here is the create. And this is where the 0.04351 Solana transfer happened. And then all of these other little tools and transfers are part of the minting process. And if you want to see all the transactions that happen on that particular token's address, all you have to do is hover over it, and then this address will pop up, click on that, and then it'll show you the transactions within that particular token address. You can see the token name right here, CryptoGX, and then here's the transfer of that 707,000 CGX tokens. Now, once your coin is live, you're going to want to share it with your friends and on social media, because the more people that buy in, especially right when you launch it, the higher the price is going to go based on that bonding curve that we mentioned before. And the more visibility that your coin gets, whether it's social media, friends, things like that, the more likely it is to succeed. Having a community and engagement and promotion is really important. So let's talk about that next. So you're obviously going to want to let the world know about your new coin. Start by defining your coin's identity. Consider what makes it unique or relatable. This clarity will help you craft messages to resonate with your potential supporters. You can do that with lots of help with people on things like Fiverr. As you can see right here, there's community management. People will create a Discord server for you. People will create a Twitter, or now X, for you. Things like that to kind of get the ball rolling, get you started. And there's lots of helpful articles and things like that online, especially as you can see this getcoin.com, how to promote your Pump.fun meme coin. There's lots of takeaways here, which, essentially you're going to have a solid promotional strategy. As we mentioned, first define your coin's identity. That's very, very important when it comes to a community. Once you have your sense of identity for this coin, the next thing that you're going to want to do is leverage your social media platforms to spread the word. Obviously, I mentioned Discord and Twitter. There's also TikTok and Instagram, which are very ideal these days for sharing memes, updates, and engaging content. Use trending hashtags and participate in very relevant discussions to increase your visibility. When things are viral, when Trump makes some big announcement, like recently Trump and Elon were fighting and there were a bunch of new coins in the market. One was called Alien versus Predator, things like that are funny and viral. That helps gain momentum. And as I mentioned briefly with the Fiverr people that can help you get started on things like Discord and Twitter, creating a community is very important. Discord is a great place for community, as well as Telegram groups. These are where interested individuals can join, ask questions, and really stay updated. Make sure to engage with your community on these different platforms, especially Discord and Telegram. You can host Q&A sessions, share progress updates, and encourage user-generated content and give them places to post their memes and things like that. You can also consider organizing giveaways or contests to incentivize participation. For example, you might want to reward users who create and share memes about your coin or who bring in new community members. Additionally, Pump.fun offers features like leaderboards that can highlight trending coins. Make sure to encourage your community to actively trade and discuss your coin to help it climb in these rankings to be even more visible to other Pump.fun members. And finally, as your coin gains traction, explore listing it on a decentralized exchange like Radium. This can provide additional exposure and trading opportunities for your community. This basically makes it available for more traders, and obviously the more traders that are going to be in on it, the higher the price can potentially go. By combining a clear identity, active community engagement, and strategic promotion, you can increase the chances of your meme coin gaining popularity and success. this. So awesome. You've got your own meme coin live on Pump.fun and you're ready to go. Share your meme coins in the comments so I can see all the great projects that you guys are starting. If you're interested in exploring more meme coins, check out MoonShot. I've included a link below where you can claim free meme coins. Just sign up and click the claim meme coins button. If you learned something new or just enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and hit subscribe if you want to stay tuned for all things crypto. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.